Welcome to Creating Vintage. This is Mary, and I'm showing you another haul video. I don't know, I love thrifting, so I'm hoping you want to see what I got. This was probably my best find. It was in a box that said free Bibles. And I thought, well, that's not a Bible, but I couldn't resist the angels. And it's a 2003 calendar. So I said, I don't know if this is free. It was in the free Bibles. And they said, yeah, it is, because what they said to me is nobody wants a 2008 calendar. Now, 2003, when I looked it up, these are the same dates that are coming up in 2025. So actually, I could start using this right now because these are going to be, well, I think, maybe not. These might not be the right dates for this year because I think 2024 hasn't been around since 1996. But let's flip and see all my goodies I got here for free. So I could use these. These are basically like scrapbook size pages. So they're kind of big though, big images, but I couldn't resist them. And, you know, for free, I probably would have been willing to pay for these because they're really quite pretty. Let's see, that's March, April. Oh, she's pretty. May, June, July, she's a pretty one. They're all pretty. August, September, October. Look at those two beauties. That's December. What happened to November? Yeah, that's October. That's November. So they've got some Christmassy stuff going on there. Got some holly with berries. And you've got the angels. And then we have them all in small on the back. So at one point, this was a $13 calendar in 2003, and I got it for free. You know, if people are willing to get rid of their old calendars. Now this is a pile. I paid $2 for this pile of music books. And my thought is, if these aren't, and you know, if they're in a condition that I think it's good to junk journal with them, I will. I'm like, if they're usable for other people, I will let them be used by other people. But this whole pile, $2. So what do we have? Easiest Christmas carols. So these are piano songs, and they're written in. So I can remember that I used to take piano lessons, and the teacher would write in the book. And there's a lot of little notes on there. So this might be a good junk journaling book. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Christmas books out there. This brings back memories because I used one just like this. I am not Pamela Stuckey, but I had this very Christmas carol book when I was a kid. Somebody colored on here. I colored in mine, but I didn't think I did anything to the cover, but sometimes we would color in the people there. So, oh, they did too. They must have been pretty young to be playing the songs, or else their younger sibling was doing that. Oh, I used to play the first Noel out of this book. This brings back memories. So these might be some really cute junk journaling things, but I don't know. They still, like, you know, I could still go and play some of these. Oh, look, see, they colored that one really nicely. Jingle Bells. I remember playing these. It's kind of interesting. So this one, I should be checking the dates on here. Okay, so this one was $1, and let's see, the copyright date is, am I reading this right? So it's 66, and this has to be more recent than that, unless I was playing out of an older book. 45, that can't be this book though. I'm guessing this book's from the 70s. Look, somebody stamped on it, and anyway, I'm guessing that one's from the 70s. Although a lot of these I think are older. This is another old one. See, this one's 62. You can see how it looks older. And I'm assuming, you know, I don't know if I need to be flipping through all the pages, but I at least should show you what size they are, because that makes a difference when you're making a junk journal. How big are the notes, how many notes, you know, and these are simpler because they're made for people who aren't best pianists to play. Oh, and look, they colored these in too. And this one is 63. So, and yes, I can sometimes make out Roman numerals. This book, this must be another book, but not Christmas. And this must have a year in it too. This is about falling apart. And look, you have that. These are really beginner. Very beginner. Let's see, Montgomery Music Company, International Copyright, but not seeing a year. But that's not new at any level. But these have pictures. Oh, look, it's the crocodile, the parade. It's very cool. This is actually in much better condition than I ever saw it in, but this was my very first piano book, teaching little fingers to play, and mine was falling apart when I got it. I was the youngest of 4, and everybody at least took some piano lessons. Oh, you know, this brings back a lot of memories too. And mine could be from the 60s, although I wasn't playing back that long ago, but I remember these songs. Oh, I remember this. We had colored this in. As I said, this one's in much better condition than I ever had. And I remember playing Coming Round the Mountain. And My Bonnie. Such good times. Home on the Range. Actually, I hated practicing the piano, but it's kind of nice to remember those things. Let's see. This one doesn't have a cover on it anymore. That's 1934, so some of these might be quite old. So somebody was maybe just kept all their old piano books, or maybe they taught. And this also, I don't know, this seems like it's lost its cover at some point. But these were definitely Learn to Play the Piano. We had this one also. I remember using this. Oh, and they had the songs there, yeah. I remember going through this book many years ago. I think we just had the first grade one. I don't think we had the second grade. They look so similar. I don't know. But it's kind of funny that somebody else had this in a thrift shop. And let's see, there's a date. So 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 1937. Boy, that's old. Here's another one. And so these are quite large, but there's no pictures in them. Sometimes when you get more complicated things, you get a lot more notes in there. Let's see my scale book. Oh, and this tells you this one's from Dover, Ohio. Somebody bought it in 1975. So it was originally 46. I wonder if some of that is more confusing. But there you go. So here's just a lot of scales. But, you know, these would make nice junk journal things. I'm not sure. And then you have all the circles on there. So that just shows that somebody actually used it. But I think some of this is just beautiful. Let's see. This is Ava Maria. And there you go, Pam Stuckey. So maybe she's the one who just had all these books. And this was 1945. Let's see, it said something about what she was doing. Piano warm-ups. Oh, look at the cats. Sometimes you can get an idea of the year just by the price. That's 1925, or it's $1.25. Let's see, 1966. These look like the 60s, just from the images on there. So there's a lot of nice little drawings. I don't know if they thought that made it more fun or something like that. This was my my great grandmother loved the What a Friend. That was her favorite hymn. 1960. I mean, that's definitely older than that. So these are hymns without a cover, so the cover must have been torn off. So I wouldn't feel bad about junk journaling with this because there is no cover on it, so obviously it's seen better days. And I remember seeing some of these too. So these are like 1945 for John W. Schwab piano course. It's possible I was using my mom's old piano books. I don't know where we got our piano books because we used to have different books. We'd have about 5 lessons, 5 things we had to work on every week. It's been a long time. Let's see, what is this? The Ada Richter piano course. This one I've never heard of, but these look for kids starting out. But there's some really cool images on there. You got a duck. I kind of like that. A dozen a day. So a lot of these seem like they're from the Willis Company of Cincinnati, Ohio, and I did buy these in Ohio, so, you know, maybe they didn't get too far away. What year is that? 1967. So these are older than I am. Oh, look, they have stick figures there. That's kind of interesting, running on a sunny then cloudy day. These might make some nice pages. And this, well, let's see, a VHS video cassette recorder operator or guide and warranty. Well, I do not have this VCR. I guess I can see if anybody is looking for those. Spin it in organ. So my mom played the organ a little bit. We had an organ because my aunt, when she died, we got her organ. And I was never, I mean, it's the same fingering, but I think there's some differences, I guess. Let's see. Christmas. So we have more Christmas stuff by Wesley Shaw. So more Christmas music. Looks like maybe a lot of kids play Christmas music. And there's a lot of drawings on them. It's this polka. Ooh, this looks really nice. Barbara Polka. That's some real vintage sheet music. Let's see. And then these have a different name on them, Ruth Ann Ott. I think this one had Ruth Ott. Okay, so we're done with, who is the one on here? I don't know, but she's a different person. So we have a different group of books, but they were all lumped together. Look at how beautiful and aged this is. You can see the staples kind of rusted there. And let's see, this one is My Sweetheart for the accordion. Some more sheet music for the accordion. This is just beautiful. My Sweetheart. This is cool too. 1919. Did look old. Here's some more polka music. 25 cents. This one's 1931. Springtime polka. Here's some more polka. 25 cents each. And this other one, they were 30. So 1939. A bass piano accordion. Huh. And this is December 24, 1948. So this was $1. And they're telling you what other books you could get. So they were selling this on Christmas Eve, 1937 is the copyright. Maybe I got that wrong. Maybe it's 12/24/48. Maybe those are timing. That would make more sense for the timing of the other ones. Oh, look at how many notes. See, now I'm telling you, maybe it's because this is accordion music that you got all these notes, as opposed to those children's piano where you don't have nearly as many notes. And these just look so much more complicated. But I think it's so beautiful too, with all the notes. The Carnival of Venice. Doesn't that just sound like fun? Let's see. Selected accordion pieces. So yeah, oh, the tulip, how beautiful. And what is this? 1950 or the 1940. If I'm reading my Roman numerals correctly. Yeah, because that's 10 before the 5, so that's 1940. The Serenade of Roses. Oh, these are so beautiful. And I guess that's the last one, yeah, because there's the $2. And they put it on the top and the bottom of each book. So I got all of these for $2. Together. $2. And a VHS operating warranty. So I hope you thought that was interesting. I always have fun looking through, what did I buy? What was all this stuff I got? So I hope you will come back and join me. I think I have another flip through to do soon. So join me. If not, you can watch some of my junk journal flip throughs. I do like to make things, and I hope to actually film making some of them, which I haven't done. I usually show when I buy stuff and after I'm done, but I need to show some of the process. So come back for that. Good to see you. Bye.